Hello and welcome back to Seligenstadt for the Sunday tournament final stages. I am here with good friend and co-commentator Sebastian Zehe. So, all right, so we have new players here. So we're following Johannes, obviously. That's what Dina's trying to do. So we have Michael Rieder. Rieder. Michael Rieder. I need Sebastian to help me with my German pronunciation. Carsten Fleuren. That close?
Fleuren,
okay. Marco, you can't help me with this because that's the Wawrzynek, which is Polish.
I'm not even going to try.
And Johannes Ostermeier, I think we can all pronounce Johannes. So, okay, so Godzilla, it's all of the new Stern machines is about starter mode before you start a multi-ball, and if you're not playing Johannes, that's normally enough. So you start a mode by the ramps, shoot the ramps. That's this right ramp here, and the left ramp is up the side here.
Yeah, it's a little bit like Iron Maiden, like you qualify the white arrows until the thing happens. That's how I remember it.
So Michael is a well-known tournament player here in Germany. We've got some interesting players on here, so I'll try and give you a bit more information.
That free-floating flipper bat there on the upper right,
it's weird,
upper left.
Yeah.
It's so strange, but it makes sense.
Yeah, it's disturbing though, isn't it? Just when you first see it, we've got this machine in our club in Herten, so we've got to play it a bit. I don't know it. I'm not an expert, but I know enough again to know roughly what to play.
Godzilla is heading towards the...
Oh, and that's gone.
Looks like he didn't really get into the game there.
Yeah.
Damage done to the city thus far.
But it's only ball one.
That's just ball one. Plenty of ball time left on this. Carsten is getting some instruction from Stefan Herold. Stefan just here, of course, behind him.
That's also something special about this tournament weekend. That
People
help each other out.
Yeah.
You won't see that in other tournaments.
And Carsten's cleaning the machine. That's always to be encouraged.
Super nice.
Yeah, I really like it when players do that.
Yeah.
It's sort of appreciation. And Carsten is a great fan of JDL. He will watch every minute of this.
Hi, Carsten.
So, he's...
Shoot the ramps, the light battle.
Okay, so the other thing will be rule knowledge on this, and I know it's a machine that Johannes knows extremely well, so he will probably progress beyond my knowledge of the game.
We got a tilt warning while the ball saver was still going there.
That was careless. Oops.
He could have used it there.
He could have used it there if it not...
hard to tell. You could shove it. Usually you get a good shove out of a modern Stern game before you tilt it. When you play this game, do you play it in Japanese or English?
Let me think. I have seen the choice, but, funnily enough, I've normally gone for the English. That you?
Weird.
Yeah. Well, call me boring, call me old-fashioned.
Call me English.
Call me English. Yeah. I do actually know a little bit of Chinese, but I have no Japanese whatsoever.
Me neither. By the way, they have a little Japanese game room here in Seligenstadt.
Is that the front row?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is lovely.
This is really weird. It's like a pink parlor.
It looks like a candy
Doesn't it?
store.
It does, yeah. It's really, really nice. I mean, as you say, the nice thing about Seligenstadt is a combination of arcades and pinball. It's not just pinball. And yeah, we should probably do a sort of video tour of this venue someday.
Absolutely.
I have a drone now, you know.
Sure.
Yeah, it's actually down there in that box, and I used the drone not long ago to do a tour of Freddy's Pinball Paradise, ready for the World
I've not
Championship.
seen that one yet.
I've not even edited it yet. It's
Oh,
on the memory card in the drone.
I'm looking forward to see
But
that.
it's sort of going sort of past each of the pinball machines
Mhm.
around the venue. So I'm going to do it for, I don't know, maybe April, May next year, so that people can look and see, oh yes, it'll be that machine. That machine.
Albea also did some drone work on some pinball tournaments.
Yeah.
Godzilla has made.
Okay, so we completely talked over Carsten's game there.
That's fine. We've the backhand the ramp there.
He did, yeah. And the expression on his face said, I'm always doing it like that. Yeah, now he's elvening it.
He's elving in the loops, yeah. And straight into the I mean, that was just lucky, you know.
I don't know.
Yeah. You know, I mean, that wouldn't have happened for me. It would have bounced off the pop bumper and down the outlet. Not your hands. No,
And here we go again, round and round he goes.
I mean, this machine is so fast. You know, to be able to time that is like, yeah, here we go again.
And you can see his little timing flips there in between.
Right, okay, so come on, left ramp here. Not quite enough. But he needs that left ramp now, so he's not. Oh,
He likes looping the thing.
He likes the loops. But, an actung. I think he might have actually been able to save that, you know. That was only 2 actungs, and he didn't get a tilt.
Done to the city thus far.
He was feeling it out, probably. Okay, what's the scores here? Go up.
Right. The nice thing about these new modern Sterns is you have no
see a
idea
thing.
what the scores are.
Ah, that's great. Because
So,
it's red on black, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's just impossible. I mean, if you had a magnifying glass on here, you might just see it.
And it's not like you're the only person streaming pinball these days. So.
No. Yeah, I really despair in terms of the decisions
I
made for
remember
that. It's
back
like-
in the day when Aerosmith came out, that's also impossible to read.
Yeah.
And
Godzilla.
that was already annoying.
Power line.
So no, we just have to remember what the scores are. I know
I'm not good at
Johannes is
remembering
about,
numbers.
Johannes is about 41. So, as in not age, 41 million, I think.
No way to see that.
Godzilla's heat ray is building.
Okay, so you really need to get these. It's in jet fighter attack, which is through the orange shots.
Godzilla is headed towards the power lines.
There we go.
This, of course, is a premium, so
It is amazing.
yeah. So everything is on there. Seems to be a slightly stuck ball, but I'm sure that's going to move when it does the next ball.
Oh, isn't there a magnet on Mechagodzilla?
Giant robot.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
It was intentionally stuck there.
Intentional ball stuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Into the city's main line of defense.
No need to be alarmed.
We don't get that on the classic machines, do we? We don't get intentional ball stuff.
Not very often.
No.
Sometimes you can trap it under like an upper flipper or something.
This is
I think that's coming back.
Oh, ball save,
Get it,
hang
get
in
back to the
there.
machine.
buddy.
Don't ever walk away from a machine. Well-known rule.
Only leave when the bonus is counted.
And that's, I think, starts his multi-ball. So
Good thing he didn't walk away there.
good job he didn't walk away. Yeah. So here we go. We do a multi-ball sign.
What sound is playing there?
Godzilla multi.
Multi-ball from Attack from Mars.
Okay.
Yeah. What's the best multi-ball sound in the world?
Holy
I'm Team Adams Family
Okay.
when it comes to great multi-ball starts.
I don't think I use Adam's Family at all, actually. No reason why not. I mean, if anybody wants to record me some Adam's Family call-outs, I'll quite happily use them.
I feel obligated to do so now.
Right, okay. Nice MP3 would be good. They're quite difficult to get. We sort of tend to have to find somewhere to download them from. I have recorded some.
I got the game, so.
But it's still difficult to record because you need it without all the flipper noise.
Yes.
Okay, so fairly quick multi-ball there. But I think he's currently in first position.
Mesa online.
What I like is that you gotta hold down the button for the heat ray, I believe.
The ray, yeah.
And some people do it with their chins. A friend of mine from Canada does it with his knee. That looks really interesting.
On the action board.
Yes,
Wow.
yes.
Okay.
He's a very flexible person.
It must be, yeah. You also he must do high-speed getaway 2 gear change with his knee as well. I mean that's
Fastest
more normal.
gear changer in town.
Yeah.
So we got a 3-digit score now. 3-digit million score, I should say.
Yep. Does that make it easier to read?
No, but that makes it easier to remember.
Easy to remember. There's more than 100 million, so therefore, yeah, 119 million. So, yeah, I think everybody in the chat should take a roll.
Oh, yeah.
And remember the
Assign
score.
players now.
Yeah, whichever player is your.
So we take
favorite
volunteers
player,
now.
and we'll ask you specifically, what the score is of player 1.
He's got one ball locked
He's got
again.
one ball locked again for second multi-ball. So, he's doing pretty well here. He's keeping the ball in play.
Nobody has brought in a monster yet. On the Mecha Godzilla shot there, that shot right there.
Yeah.
If you shoot that a bunch, you can bring another monster back into battle.
Oh, the helper, the helper in the back.
I'm not sure if you're actually battling them or if they help you.
Yeah. Okay.
At block 3, we are.
It's 151 million. He's just jumped up another 40 million in no time. And he's now into second multi-ball.
He's doing something right there.
Absolutely. We tell him it's alive. You can guess what pinball
Is that
that's
from Monster Bash?
Oh, you might be.
We don't hear the sound here. We just see the animation.
Yeah, the sound only comes to you in the stream. It does actually come through to Mon's channel, but I just know what it sounds like anyway, so I don't need to hear it. But I probably need to explain to the co-commentator what the hell it's
For
doing.
me, it's a guessing game.
Double jackpot. Super jackpot.
It looks like you gotta shoot for the green shots here.
Okay, so that multi-ball ends, but he's on over 200 million now.
Yeah,
Whoever's
still pays off.
remembering the score for player 1. It's becoming easier, probably, because the numbers get bigger. Oh, unlucky.
Yeah, that happens.
That was a bit sad at the end, but that was a pretty awesome ball.
And he was on 2 warnings and he didn't tilt there.
Absolutely. I mean, 200
now
million
3
is,
million. So.
Okay, so Carsten with 2.7 million. So again, just decide in the chat among you who wants to look after the score for player 2, and we will be asking you straight after the next ball when we will have forgotten.
To quote Attack from Mars, it'll never work.
Of course it will.
But prove me wrong, chat.
I can't see anything wrong with this plan.
Witness the dangerous dance of the
Oh yeah. Wow.
Oh, tilted. Wow. It didn't seem to move that very much. I mean, they compared with the double actung of did it?
I mean,
Yeah, sort of sideways
you can,
movement. Yeah.
like if
yeah,
you wiggle it the same way a
yeah.
couple of times. Can you need my water bottle down there?
Yeah, of course. This is full of vodka, isn't it? It says it's a water bottle. Anybody that believes that this is going to be water in this bottle?
I need at least half a bottle of this to be able to drive home. That's how it works.
Okay, sounds good to me. I think that's gone. So, okay, so don't forget, chat player 2,
Who's responsible for this
responsible
one?
people.
These messages from bonus.
Should we ask about the score of player 2 now?
I think we could ask about the score of player 1, actually. Anybody in the chat give us the score for player 1? We know it, don't we?
I don't.
We know it's more than a particular number. Anyway, here we go with Johannes. Nobody's
High
taking up the
expectations
challenge.
for this one. He's probably just keep looping that thing and until something amazing happens
Or something else
that
happens.
nobody knows about.
There is massive
Ah, yeah.
everywhere.
It's great
That's
control.
the
That little flip, and you know, I mean, we would have double
He
flipped and it
didn't
would have
even
gone
flinch.
completely out of control. Yeah, that ability is just great.
He's got one ball on the roof there.
Okay, make the grab and around the loop. No surprise there.
Here we go again. Oh. What a catch. What?
Okay, so he finally gets that left ramp. That's what he's been needing for quite some time. So he's
too.
right, here we go. The battle's lit, so he now needs to shoot into this scoop.
Okay, we got the score for play 3.
Oh, thank you, Silas.
Amazing.
Yeah, you get 20 channel points. I'll get Dina to give them you later.
Right out of the tournament into scorekeeping.
Straight into scorekeeping. Thanks very much,
That's the
Silas.
spirit.
That is, it's awesome. That's what young people do, isn't it? Yeah, not like me and you.
We're not young people.
We're not young people anymore. Anyway, what can we say?
We'll say... Oh yeah, See, it's VS, so he brought a monster in,
Yep.
and it's Godzilla versus the monster. Or are we fighting Godzilla in this game and the monster is helping us?
You bring in another monster to help to fight against Godzilla, don't you? It's
Yeah. Okay, so if that's the way it works, then the monster.
So, I mean, Godzilla's obviously not a very nice monster. So the other monsters.
But all the
feel-
Japanese people like it. For some reason.
What's this? You've got this thing about Japanese. Dear. Right. Okay, so this will be a multi-ball juggle.
Juggler multi-ball.
Juggler multi-ball. Yeah, wrong machine again, isn't it?
Super jackpot.
Looks like he was mainly going for the building there. And now that it's not lit anymore. Yeah,
Ooh,
there's
we
the
took a
loop.
danger there.
Godzilla's heat rays build
Don't normally take a danger in multi-ball. That's
We're low on time.
okay. Takes the ramp.
Shit. Oh,
Put in Japanese.
another one. And it's a double jackpot.
Rodan joins the battle. Godzilla's heat ray is ready. Hold the action button to show.
His heat ray is ready, so he could use his chin now. Or his knee.
Do you think he's a bit too tall to use his chin?
Yeah, it's quite a way
It's
down.
a long way down, isn't it, for
Yeah.
that chin to get down to the action button. But you never know. I mean, maybe we could set that as a challenge to him as operate the heat ray with the chin.
Ouch. Oh, that was a nice trap up there.
He's headed towards the power line. This just in. Triple jackpot.
Triple jackpot. Oh, that's a nice design that you block your own shot if you hold the flipper
That's
up
right.
in
Yeah,
multi-ball.
yeah.
Jackpot.
Pat Lawler also likes to do that.
Okay, so he's now on 235 million. He's not quite in first place yet. He will be in a second. I think player one was 250, 251, I think. So Johannes, I think, got a way to go yet in this ball.
He got a nice score out of that looping action there.
9 million for the loop, and that's basically just shooting round here. Oh, he missed it. There is the grace period. Missed it again.
He lost the loop and he lost the ball.
Lost the ball. Okay, and got double
With a double
action.
danger. He tried everything he could.
Yeah, he tried. So total score 300 million. So Johannes now in first place in this game. This part of the finals is actually two games on 3-2-1-0 scoring, and the top two people progress through to the final. Okay, so this is semi-finals.
Hey, Silas will post us the score for player 4 shortly. I played Zilas on Godzilla today, but the Sega one.
Oh, the one downstairs. Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Unfortunately, he's got one at home. And I don't.
But you don't. Okay, so he completely wiped the floor with you.
Something along those lines, yeah. But he was nice enough to tell me something about it.
And that's another nice thing about playing it.
Absolutely.
You do learn a lot about the game.
Yes.
So, yeah, pretty awesome. Okay, so here we are on ball. This ball 3?
I guess so.
Yep, ball 3. Player 1, ball 3. Michael showing he can loop as well.
Destruction jackpot ready.
And gets 10 million if he can shoot the loop another time.
3,
Come on, loop.
1.
Here
He
we
does,
go.
so 10 million for that.
Annihilation bonus boosted.
And there are so many things in this bottom part of the playfield here designed to make you lose the ball.
The little Denise pop bumper there on the right.
I know. I mean, that's just horrible, isn't it? I mean, this is just Elwyn being mean.
Godzilla swatting that jet out.
Okay, so I think he's got battle lit here, hasn't he?
Yeah, the thing rotates around and then you can
got
use the
those
little
balls
ramp.
there.
Oh yeah, now he's got the battle lit.
10, 9,
Missed it.
5,
Bounce over and
Okay, so
almost
he's
hit the
actually
thing.
playing for that multi-ball, isn't he?
I'm afraid the mission is
The Mecha Godzilla multi-ball.
Yeah.
If we can only... What was that?
Down there.
Was he hoping for a bounce over? What's that expression on his face?
Well,
That was strange.
I can only imagine the flippers died.
But
I think we've got a machine malfunction here now.
that would be hard to prove, though.
It looked like he just stopped playing, didn't it?
Yeah.
So not quite sure what happened there. Okay, tournament director will be moving there. I could.
Could go over, find out.
No, I think they've just treated it as sorry. That's end of ball because
Wow.
Even if it was a malfunction.
War schön bei euch mal wieder.
Okay, take care.
Ciao,
See you next time.
goodbye.
So even if it was a malfunction, then it would still be a minor malfunction, and the game would just continue. You wouldn't.
So you wouldn't get another ball for that.
No.
That's rough.
Yep.
I really wonder what was going on there. His flip was great.
Well, yeah, definitely worth asking him later. So that's Carsten unfortunately out.
The city is astronomical.
So we can't see all the scores, of course. But
He was actually going there. He was having a good ball.
So okay, here we go, Marco. Final chance. 17 million, needs to get up to 250 roughly in order to progress. Otherwise, Michael and Johannes will be going through. Oh, sorry, no, this is game one. So there's, sorry, one more game to play after this. So no, we're not at that stage yet where it could be all over.
Yeah, EBs are 50 million, I believe. Yeah, EBs are really worth collecting even in a tournament game here.
Yep.
Yes. Finally, they are as huge as they would be in the arcade.
All right, so Johannes will. Did Michael get past 300 million? He actually probably did. So Johannes will need to play to get himself into first place. Does anybody on the chat remember the score of player one after ball 3? After his flippers died. Okay, so it's feature on ball 3, like NBA Fast Break, you have to shoot the house.
Where's the house on NBA Fast Break, though?
I think he means the centre shot, the basket. Yeah. As in the 1 million shot. 1 million. Great machine, NBA Fast Break.
Yes.
But there's not one here, is there? That's
I would expect 2 here, actually.
Yeah, linked together. Yeah, it's the sort of place that you would expect that.
Godzilla has been thrown into a rage.
Okay, Johannes preparing the next battle. There we go. So we're staying in Tokyo.
Where else?
Where else? It's the only place in the world.
Would
isn't
you
it?
smash all the buildings?
Only place on the planet where Godzilla enjoys smashing the buildings.
Probably very smashable buildings around there.
Yeah. Have you ever been?
No,
Fan?
no.
It was where I haven't either. I used to do a lot of work in China, and it was a place that quite a few of our guys went out to in order to get the Chinese visa renewed. So, because you could only stay in China for a maximum of 60 days, I think.
Then you go out and go in
Go
again.
out and come back in again. And Japan was one of the places that people used to go for like a holiday out there and then come back in again. And stay up in the mountain streams and little pools but it's completely naked bathing, you know.
And they got warm water there, right?
Yeah,
Hot springs?
it's hot springs. So, but I mean, a good friend I had lived in Beijing for many years. He used to go out there, and he used to tell me that the naked bathing thing was off.
He's got a ball saver and it's out.
Yeah, but he's finished. He's
Okay.
past the score. They can see the scores. See. We can't see the scores.
Right. Yeah.
But Johannes wins that game, so he takes a 3. And they move on to the next game. I believe the winner chooses the game. So
Who got second here now?
Michael.
Okay.
Yeah. So Johannes takes 3, Michael takes 2.
Luke check.
So we need to go to, I don't know, probably a hall view or something to find out what's happening with Dina. Can we see Dina moving any rigs anywhere?
Robbie's taking pictures of the scores just to make sure.
We can see Dina here, so Dina will be doing something in a minute. She's awesome, isn't she? I mean, she just does everything.
This
The-
wouldn't happen without Dina.
Without Dina, it would not happen. So yeah, hats off to Dina. She is quite amazing.
Maybe you want to point out the donation again.
Oh, good. Okay, quickly with the donation. Dina's mum passed away last week in the wonderful care of a hospice. And if you type the command donate, I'll put it in the command for you now. And that's the link is a link to a fundraiser where we are trying to get donations for the hospice and the palliative care unit. And any donation you make, we will match 1-to-1 from JDL Pinball. These places are absolutely amazing. They run very, very much as charities. They run on donations. They do get some funding from the government, but most of it is donation. And the people in it are exceptional. So if you get a chance, please go on there. This was Dina's mum. This is a tree of life that was in the hospice, and you put your name and date of birth on there. It's really, really, really sweet. So yeah, if you get a chance, jump in there and say do a quick donation. Anything, $1, €1, doesn't matter what it is. It would be really appreciated. We're going to keep this donation running for probably the next couple of months, and then make a check.
Okay.
What are we playing?
Motordome, same rig.
What a drone.
Oh wow!
Looks good.
It's okay?
Yeah, looks absolutely fine. Okay, so scores have been updated. While I've been talking, okay, and Sebastian has been talking, Dina's moved the rig. She's updated the scores in the computer. Carsten is cleaning the machine.
What a
I mean,
team.
you know, this just teamwork is unbelievable, isn't it? So, okay, motor.
This is one of the more exotic games you will encounter here.
Yeah, right. So, what do we know about Motordome?
I do not know a lot. You can choose the difficulty level. I remember that one.
Really?
Yes. In the
Oh.
beginning of the game, you can choose between 3 levels of difficulty.
Easy, medium, and hard.
Probably.
Yeah. It
or
could be in German, so it could be.
it will definitely be in German, and that I think affects your scoring.
Wow. Okay.
I hope I'm right.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, of course, we have 4 German players here, so there's not a disadvantage of being in German.
No. And you'll be constantly like, what's going on?
Thank you, Silas. Hospice caregivers are definitely very, very special. Anybody who's lost a relative that's been looked after in the last stages of the life by a hospice.
So he's
No,
playing
it's
level
actually
3.
relative.
Sorry.
He's playing
He's
level
playing level
3.
3.
Okay.
That was a nice save.
That was a nice take.
Ciao.
Okay, take care. See you again. Okay, so obviously we are beginning to lose people as the tournament gets to its final stages.
Yeah, some of the people here drive like hours and hours to get here.
Yeah, Germany's a big country. It's you know, we've had 20
Compared to other countries, it's really
Okay.
tiny, but
compared to England, it's quite big.
yeah.
I was going to say something important. There were 25 leagues represented at this weekend's finals, and they are from literally all over Germany. So it's a real honour to have these people here.
And yes, in this stage of the finals, we are playing 2 game rounds. So this is game 2.
Yep, game 2. This is the last game in this round, and then we progress to a 4-player final. And it will be 3 games in
And
the
what's the scoring on here? Is it 3, 2, 1, 0?
3, 2, 1, 0. It's
Oh
fairly-
yeah, you could see it there.
It's fairly easy to work out from that.
Yeah.
You know. Depending on your IQ.
Also, I've played a whole day of pinball. It messes with my ability to think.
I think pretty much we all have, to be fair.
I'm not gonna
I
argue
don't-
with that.
Okay, nice little nudge from Johannes there to get the initial skill shot. I love that skill he has. of being
Yeah.
able to, yeah.
It looks so subtle, but it's Well, I guess it's hardwired into his brain by now.
Yeah.
These little. Oh
I did
wow,
say- I mean, that was incredible. Just watch that again on a replay.
that was gone and then it wasn't.
That was gone. I mean, I don't think there's any of us would have actually saved this. Yeah, I mean, you know, don't get me wrong. It might have been a bit of a
Wow.
fumble there in the first place, but you know,
he recovered.
the reaction to recover it is just amazing. Okay, so eventually out. So right. So we have player 2 is in first position. No, yeah, player 2.
Yeah, nobody's has run away with this yet.
And I think that's the nice thing about playing a classic game in this. That I mean, this is chosen by somebody, so it's not a random game chosen by a tournament director.
Mhm.
It's been chosen by I don't know which player. It could be the loser from the game before. I'm not sure. No, actually, no, it wasn't. It was the
that was.
highest position from qualifiers that it was based on that went through.
Oh,
to
okay.
this, so. Okay, so this is Carsten, ball 2. We'll put player 2 up there, shall we?
Or Kugel 2.
Kugel 2, Carsten, Fleuren. Beginnend. See, my German's perfect. Beginnt. Beginnend.
Way to go.
Started.
Ciao.
Bye, take care, Frank. So, Frank leaving the building, so, yeah.
Is there anyone left now?
The players are still here. And we're still here,
Okay,
yeah?
everything's
So,
fine.
pretty much the important ones are still here.
I love the flashers in the middle of the game on the guy's visor. It's
Yeah,
really
yeah.
badass.
Dear. Okay, so Carsten actually having a bit of a commanding lead there with 600,000, but I mean the thing with these games is there is always a way of scoring.
Whee! And almost.
Oh, nearly. Okay, so
Oh, that came out there weirdly.
yeah. So I'm sure that there are very, very few people in the stream that have actually seen this machine. Yeah.
I've played it before, but I only remember the probably useless bit of information I provided already.
Yeah, but so it's always helpful. So Johannes, okay,
Is that a spinner in the middle there?
it is, but you must have to open a gate or something because it shot the spinner and the two red lights came on.
Oh, I was going for the yellow arrows there.
Not the drop target down there.
Here we go. And the center is lit. One more for good measure.
Okay, it keeps control.
Okay. And now the guy flashes and we rinse repeat.
Oh wow, there's the hole up there.
Yes, yes.
Ooh, that must be. Is it multi-ball?
No.
Oh, here it comes. Did you see that catch? Wow. Okay.
So when you get this game on location and the ramps get dirty, you can only see half of the playing field.
Yeah.
Wow, nice bouncing back and forth. They're
so-
on the super bands.
And
Oh, no.
I found that really strange. They put superbands on machines of this era. Superbands weren't invented when these machines were made, and it really does give I think the wrong feel to the game. It's the shaking of the machine there was obviously to stop the ball going straight down the middle. Oh, and he gets it again. So he's now on 1.1 million. So he's
Looks like he's very comfortable with the game at this point.
yeah. Maybe he chose it. But I wouldn't have thought he would have done it. He would have been choosing Infinity Quest or something, I would think, if it was Johannes' choice.
Or maybe he got bored with these games and wants to play a more exotic game. I mean,
Maybe.
this
yeah.
tournament is not super high on IFPA points.
Oh, it will be. There's 80 odd players. 80 odd players and quite a lot of them fairly high ranking. So
Yeah, well, let's say it's not optimized for that.
no, we don't. Yeah, the tournament isn't played for AFP. It's played for the league final result. So, but it will. This will attract a lot of points. This.
Okay, that was
Wow, well played. Let's give him a round of applause for that.
Yeah, that was a great ball.
Pretty awesome.
Ended
from,
by a nasty kick
Johannes.
out.
And 2 million really does set the goal here for the other players. Oh wow! So that's Michael on 400. He's still currently in second place.
Is this ball 3?
This is ball 3. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it says.
Kugel 3. Kugel dry.
Kugel dry.
Kugel dry.
Come on.
Oh, he could have given that a little nudge. That would have gone.
Nudging upper lanes is so important, especially on the older games.
Yeah, because it's so difficult to get back up from this machine, isn't it?
Yes, I guess so. But maybe it's not super important to get those lanes. Oh, almost got back up. Oh no, that's a ramp.
That's gone.
And
Oh, 700 though. So he's done enough to get himself into second place. But Carsten's currently only on 1 point. But if he comes second, that would be 3. There's a possibility of a tie break here, isn't there? That's gone.
But props to Carsten to keep this channel family friendly by showing the Pommesgabel and not the finger.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And
So Johannes will not play that ball.
Yeah.
So Johannes takes 2 points. 3 points. Carsten takes 2. Michael takes 1, in which case there would be a tie break, I think.
yeah, that's why
So-
Carsten was so happy in the background there.
Yeah.